Cool. So, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
那大家好，欢迎来到今天的公益分享。
So, our topic is about relationship and sexualness, and what do you desire?
那今天我们分享的主题是关于性能量和关系，还有关于你所要渴望的一切。
Like, what if you can have a totally different relationship?
那假如你可以有一段完全不一样的关系呢？
What if you can have the relationship that you desire?
假如你可以拥有你向往的那段关系呢？
Or you can have all the ease that you haven't seen before.
有到全然的轻松是你从未曾有过的。
Like when we talk about relationship, mostly it's a relationship to people or to your partner.
那当我们说到关系的时候，通常是和别人的，或者是和你伴侣的关系。
But a big part of it is the relationship you have with yourself.
那其实当中很大一部分是关于你和你自己的关系的。
So what will it take to change all of this?
那我们需要做什么来改变一切呢？
Because you have a relationship to your body as well. And when you look into the mirror, you always judge yourself as your body.
那其实你和你的身体也是有关系的呀。你看，当你如果照镜子的时候，你可能会对自己的身体有些对话。
But you are an infinite being. You are not your body. But your body physically is your representation.
那你是无限的存有，但是你还是有一个身体，身体也是你展现出来代表你的一个实体。
So you can use your body. You can also use the energy behind your body to represent you in the world.
那你可以通过使用你的身体，或者是利用身体背后所代表的能量来代表你自己，来展现在这个世界上。
And again, the question is, what is your relationship to everything that you sort of like implant into your body to represent you?
那再来问大家一遍，你在Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
Can you say it again?
Yes. What is your relationship to everything that you implant into your body to represent you?
OK， 再来问大家一遍。所以你的关系中的一切，有什么是你植入到你的身体里面，然后让他们来代表你的？
Like when people look at you, they see your body, but they also can sense or perceive your being, including your relationship to everything.
那当人们看到你的时候，他们不只是看到你的外表，其实他们也是能够感受到你的一个存有的状态，你的状态，还有你这个状态背后可能你的关系是怎么样的。
Most of this, for these people, it stays unconscious, like they are not aware of it fully.
那可能有的人他们并不是完全的在意识中运行来看你这一切的，
But it still have an effect on them.
但对他们来说还是会受到一定的影响。
And it will have an effect on how they relate to you, how they connect to you.
那也会影响到他们怎么样来和你链接，他们和你会有什么联系。
It will also have an effect on how you relate to them.
那同样的也会影响到，哎，你想和他们产生什么样的联系？
So would you like to change all your relationships to the people around you and to everything else?
那所以你想真正的想要来改变吗？你和你周围所有的人的关系，和你周遭一切的关系，
Are you willing to change it? And what would be the contribution to you if you change it?
那你真的愿意来改变吗？如果改变了，对你来说会是一个什么样的贡献呢？
Like imagine that what you represent in the world that creates your future.
那想象一下，啊，你可能展现出来的一切，其实正是代表着你的未来。
Would you like to create a joyful future or a miserable future?
那你想要一个快乐的未来，还是一个痛苦的未来呢？
Because your relationship to everything is represented in the world.
因为你的关系就会在你的世界中，在一切中来展现出来。
Like your relationship to money, how is it represented? Are you happy with that?
那比如说你和金钱的关系，他们会怎样展现出来呢？你和你的金钱在一起快乐吗？
Also, relationship is the distance between two things. Like your relationship to money is your distance from money.
那关系也代表着一段距离。那你和金钱的关系就代表着你和金钱的距离。
Like from the moment you have to define your relationship, it means you are not in communion.
那一旦你想要好像保卫、护卫你的某段关系，可能你就没有在这段关系中和当中的事物在共融。
Like when you are in communion with money, it means there is no distance between the two of you. You are functioning from all consciousness with money.
那假如你和你的金钱当中是没有距离的，你们是共融在一起的话，
Like
那就代表着你是完全带着意识和你的金钱在一起的。
it's like you are in a continuous expansion with money.
那就代表着你和金钱在一起不断的扩展着。
Like what is the future that can create? What is the financial reality this can create for you?
那样子的话，你会创造一个怎样的未来呢？怎样的一个金钱财务实相呢？
It is for you, for your family, for the people who belongs to you, your future.
那是为你、为你的家人、为你所在的一切来创造的。
Are you willing to have a joyful relationship with money?
那你愿意和金钱有到一段非常快乐的、愉快的关系吗？
When money is not about working hard, it's not about struggling or fighting for money, but it's about being in that joyful vibe with money.
那如果和金钱在一起，并不代表着我要努力的、辛苦的赚钱，我要为了金钱而挣扎，而只是那段快乐的频率呢？成为那样子的频率呢？
Like, again, we create that reality that is our, let's say, vibration about that reality.
哦，那我要再强调一遍，就是要来创造那样子一段关系，就是要成为那样子的一个频率。
Like when you think of money, you generate a vibration and you see the world through that, and you create your future as that.
那要成为那样的频率，你需要你需要去延伸出那样子一个快乐的频率，从中通过这段频率 来看你整个的世界，然后去创造你想要的未来。
When you look at your relationship, your partner,
当你看一下你的关系，你和你伴侣的关系，
and maybe you don't have a partner at the moment, but you would like to have a partner, an amazing relationship with someone.
那或者你现在暂时还没有另一半，然后你想要有一个伴侣，然后想要有一段非常棒的关系。
Like, what is the future you create?
那样子的未来，你想要去创造的是怎样子的呢？
Like, what will be the future of your relationship to this person?
那是一个怎样的未来？关于和这个人在一起的那样子一个未来。
Like, what is the space that you look at this person from?
你再从一个怎样的空间来看你的伴侣和伴侣在一起的未来？
Like, can you receive what's between the two of you, or what is that you would like to have between the two of you?
你能去接收到什么是关于你和你的另一半的，和你的另一半在一起的那个未来的？
Like, it's not the same as daydreaming, because when you do daydreaming, then it's not receiving.
那其实不是说你在做白日梦，那是完全不一样的。不一样的地方就是你需要去接收。
It's like trying to, like, you know that it's not part of your reality, and you rather put yourself into another reality that is like escaping from what's actual.
你好像知道你想要什么，但你又会觉得啊，这是不是不可能？然后你进入到另外一个空间，你想要来逃避。
When you have receiving added to this, then you start to have peace with what is going on.
但是当你在接收的时候，你其实心情是非常平静的，来对待一切的。
And also changing your reality starts to become peaceful.
然后你开始要有的这种改变，它也是在平静中来开始的进行的。
It's not something you need to escape from, but it becomes something that is totally part of your life. There is nothing to hide about it or worry about it.
那你就不需要去逃避，而是就是这样子来进行着，没有什么需要去隐藏起来，
So
需要去担
receiving,
心。
oops,
Sorry,
please continue.
it's okay. Yeah.
So without receiving yourself, it's, I mean, receiving yourself is a key point in changing your life, changing your future.
那接收你自己就是一个关键，从那里开始来改变你的生活，来开始创造你的未来。
Because oftentimes we fight against, having a different reality, because we get used to what we have so far.
那很多时候我们会在对抗这个，好像我们要有一个不一样的生活，然后就觉得要怎么样来实现呢？一直在对抗着。
And as you start to receive yourself, you also have access to the infinite being and all capacities that you are.
但当你来开始接收你自己的时候，你就来开始真正的成为那个无限的存有，来开始接收你所有的能力。
Like, everything you are unwilling to receive about who you are, it becomes like an obstacle.
所有你不愿意去接收你自己的任何那一部分，都会成为你的绊脚石。
It's like, you have capacities, and you could use those capacities, but somehow you don't have access to it. because you make it wrong.
那可能你明明知道的啊，我有好像什么能力，我也知道怎么去使用它们，但是因为你的不接收，那个就会变成你对自己的评判，诸如此类。
So it's a strange situation because you think you have the capacities, but as you judge it, you cannot access it, so you cannot use it.
所以这就变成了一个非常怪怪的状况，就是你明明有某种能力的，但因为你对自己的这个能力的评判，就没有办法去使用它。
And that will make you, let's say, unsuccessful in that sense. And then you will judge yourself even more.
然后可能就会出现所谓的不成功，然后因此你又更加评判你自己。
Like I see that like many people who attend classes and they learn the tools, but they are not receiving themselves as infinite beings. And then they judge themselves that they cannot use the tools.
那我有看到很多学员，他们上课啊，那他们学了很多工具啊，但就是因为这一点，他们不接收他们自己，总是评判自己，然后他们就说：“哎呀，我不会使用工具，我用不来。”
So are you willing to have a totally different relationship with everything that you are and around you?
所以你愿意和自己去创造这样一个包含一切的关系吗？
Like it's strange. I use the word relationship because this is what we generally use, but actually once you start to have that, it's not a relationship anymore, but it's rather that space of oneness.
那可能在这个实相里面，我需要乖乖的来用这个关系这个词，但对我来说，我更愿意使用的就是我想表述的是一份空间，那个和自己合一的空间。
Like just ask the question from yourself, like what could become available to you and your partner if you were truly functioning from oneness?
那你可以向自己提问：我和我的伴侣可以有到一个什么样的关系？如果我们真的有那个合一的空间，
Like what could you create together?
就好像说你们共同可以去创造什么？
What could you create like financially as your financial future?
那你们共同可以在财务上一起来创造什么，作为你们的财务事项？
Also, what could you create as in the relationship, let's say as parenting, like with your children?
那还比如说和你的伴侣在一起，你们可以一起来做一个怎么样的家长呢？
And what could you create as part of this whole universe, this reality?
那你们还可以在一起，在你们的这个世界这个事项里面一起去共创什么呢？
Because anytime when you look around, you start to relate to what is around you. You relate to the media, to your family, to your past.
那因为一旦你看向四周，其实你就在和一切链接，比如和媒体链接啊，和你的家人链接啊，和你的过去链接啊。
Like you have the memory of what happened to you in the past or what have you seen around you.
那你会有到很多记忆啊，在我的过去发生了什么，在我的周遭现在发生了什么。
And these are the reference points to this reality.
那有很多是这个实相里面给到你的参考点。
So the problem is that these reference points make you function from this reality instead of functioning from the infinite being you are.
那问题就在于这个实相给到你的很多参考点，让你没有办法从你自身作为一个无限的存有来运作，你往往会变成从这个实相来运作了。
Like it makes you, like all these reference points makes you keep remembering of this reality and keep functioning from that. So it holds you back from functioning as an infinite being that you truly be.
那这个实相里面提供的参考点，让你不断的退回到从这个实相来运作，一直牢牢的抓住你，让你没有办法从你自身作为一个无限的存有来运作。
It's also like when you look at your body, you like immediately shift from the infinite being you are into the finite being and to this three-dimensional reality of the body.
那就好像你看，如果你是一旦看到你的身体的话，你就马上从一个无限的存有退回到从这个实相里面来开始看待一切的角度。
And through this, you program your body to match this 3D limited reality.
然后你就会想要让你的身体不断融入这个3D 的这个实相的运作的方式。
And what I would like to invite you is that spaciousness of the infinite being you are.
那我想给到你的邀请，就是让你来进入到那个充满空间的无限的那样子一个状态。
And start to change your relationship to everything in this whole world.
然后开始改变你关系中的一切。
Like as an infinite being, you can still stay present with everything, but it's not a relationship anymore. It's staying present, it's oneness.
那从无限的那个状态，你是非常临在的。这里面可能用关系这个词就变小了。我想让你进入到的就是那个合一的临在的状态，来对待一切。
So when you are in oneness with your body, with the being you are, with your partner, with the money and with everything, then you function as an infinite being.
那从那样子一个状态，然后你来和你的身体，再来和你的存有、你的伴侣、你的所有的一切来共处的话，你是从一个无限的存有的状态来进行的。
So this is what we are really looking for, to start to function as an infinite being and create a future from that space.
那正是我们作为无限存有所要运作的一个方式，从那里去创造一切，包括金钱，包括前面所说的一切。
To allow you to have that spaciousness continuously when nothing can pull you back into the limitations of this reality.
去允许到你有到那个空间，可以去不断的在那样子充满空间的那一个状态来运作，而不是退回到这个有限的这个实相里面。
So are you choosing to change your relationship?
所以你会选择来改变你的关系吗？
It's like you're not dependent to this reality, but you start to be the one who forms your reality.
你不再是要依赖这个实相来运作了，而是你开始去 从你自己开始去要组成你的实相。
Like this is the orgasmic living of functioning as an infinite being with your body, with your partner, and everyone.
那样子的话，你就会有到一个高潮般的生活和你的伴侣和你生活中的一切的关系。
And what else is possible beyond that?
除此之外，还有什么是可以超越这一切的呢？
Like I know all of you already had so many experience. Like what were you capable when you were functioning more and more as an infinite being?
那我知道，其实你已经有到很多知晓关于你自己的能力，作为一个无限的存有。
But we all have this situation that the limitations of this reality are pulling back.
但我们可能也会注意到的是，其实这个实相的限制，其实在不断把我们拉回去。
What if you could have this space of the infinite being you are for much longer or even eternally?
那假如你可以在这个空间，你所示的无限的存有的这个空间里面待的再久一会儿呢？再久一会儿呢？甚至持续不断的，甚至成为永恒呢？
Like we all know what an amazing future is possible for us. So let's step forward and towards it.
我们也不知道我们的未来会有多精彩，所以让我们不断向前，让我们再跨出更大的步伐吧。
Like that future will not come unless we start to actualize it, unless we do our part towards it.
那未来它不会来，除非我们愿意去，要去说实现它，要去创造它。
Would you like to have that amazing future to become real sooner? Then let's start to make our steps sooner.
那假如你真的想要去实现你那个精彩的未来，你愿意加快脚步吗？然后让它来得更快、更精彩吗？
Let's make our steps even bigger.
让我们的步子跨得更大一点。
So, are you ready for this? Are you choosing that?
所以大家准备好了吗？你们要去选择了吗？
And what else is possible if we all go together on this amazing adventure?
那还有什么可能性呢？如果我们大家都在一起来开始这段探索的旅程，
What is that amazing future that can become available and real?
有什么样精彩的、了不起的未来会在那边是能够成真的，是我们能够达到的？
And there will be the time when we look back and we say, oh my God, we are so much more amazing than what we were. And we are so grateful for doing that extra big step.
然后可能在某一点你停下来回头一看，哇哦，我竟然已经和曾经的自己完全不一样，做出如此大的改变了，好感恩我自己跨出了那一步。
That time and energy that we invested returned to us so many times.
那有时候可能有很多能量，可能总是让我们不断回去。
Actually, consciousness is the investment that we do to create a different future.
那其实我们就是要不断的去投资，在意识上，让我们去到那个完全不一样的未来。
Like when we don't invest into consciousness, what happens that you cannot create, you cannot change. The stream just keeps taking you, and you have no choice.
那假如我们不在意识上去投资，我们就没有办法去改变，我们可能就会被一些奇奇怪怪的状况抓住，然后动弹不得，没有办法去选择。
And actually, consciousness is the most amazing tool that gives you the capacity to change everything.
那意识其实就是最了不起的工具，让我们能够去做出改变。
Cool. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for choosing consciousness.
所以很开心大家能够来参加，也开心你们如果愿意来选择的话。
And if you would like to go further and make that extra big step, then we are going to have the 3-day Joyful Relationship class, the end of December.
那如果大家真的想要来跨一个大的步子的话，那我们在12月底会有一个3天的关于关系的专题课。
It's the 28th to the 30th of December.
那会在12月的28号到30号。
And we are looking forward to your application. And any questions you have, feel free to turn to Yap or Ying.
那我们到那个开课还有很长一段时间，大家可以想想你们对自己的关系可以整理一下有什么疑惑提问，然后可以发给我或者 Yap。
And Rita as well, and all the amazing members of this beautiful team.
还有包括 Vita 也可以，大家都可以来和我们联系。
And looking forward to meeting you soon again.
那很期待能到时和大家再见。
We will send out or share this recording with you, and please feel free to share with your friends or anyone that this could be an invitation to.
那之后我们会把今天的这段公益分享的录音来发放给大家，也欢迎大家能够不要犹豫去转发给你们身边需要的朋友们，然后作为一份邀请。
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ying, and thank you for all the contribution.
Thank you. 那谢谢大家，谢谢大家在这里的贡献。Thank you, Rocco.
See you. Bye-bye.
再见了，拜拜。